this video. Cardano is right now forming a bullish cross within the daily time frame. What does this mean for the Cardano price action? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabbal cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So in this video, we are going to talk about the Cardano price action. As right now, look at this. We are now forming a bullish cross within the daily time frame dito kay Cardano. And what does this mean? So let's give you a quick recap dun sa ating previous analysis kay Cardano, which I actually posted last week. So diba, sabi ko sa inyo, last time we were actually seeing this massive, very big bullish divergence kay Cardano. And look at this. Cardano has been forming this declining price while the RSI is increasing. The oscillators are also increasing, such as the MACD. And look at this. MACD just made a bullish cross dito sa ating daily time frame, indicating na if this is going to be a confluent indicators, it's going to indicate na we might see a bullish trend reversals with the Cardano price action. In this case, we might see a movement to the upside. Now, right now, we don't have any buy volume, so this could indicate na baka magkaroon tayo na resistance within different areas. So in that case, pag-uusapan natin mga iba't ibang resistance. Pero if we indeed get a buy volume dito, then we might see Cardano push to the upside. Of course, hindi siya dire-diretso kagad. Possible na makita tayo ng pullbacks along the way. Then in that case, we might see Cardano go down at some places. Pero with that being said, let's talk about the resistance. Kasi diba, right now we are seeing bullish indicators indicating na we are going to see a trend reversal. So let's talk about some of the different indicators and some of the resistance na pwede natin tingnan dito with the Cardano price action. So for the time being, ang pinakang main resistance na pwede mong tingnan is actually this $1.2. Yun yung pinakang resistance na nakikita natin for the time being dito with the Cardano price action. Pero ang pinakang clear na resistance na pwede mong tingnan dito is actually this area kung saan tayo nagkaroon ng support. Ayun ang bounce na yan. And then doon tayo more likely nagkaroon ng resistance. As you can see, that area, doon tayo nagkaroon ng malaking resistance kay Cardano within the $1.42. Pero ang pinakang best way sa ngayon para tingnan yung mga resistance dito is actually the Fibonacci retracement. So there are two ways on how you can look at this. So you can actually plot from the previous high to the lowest low. Kasi this could indicate na nag-bottom out na tayo. But if you're going to look at this Fibonacci resistance na if you're going to follow this, you're now actually seeing a Cardano price action. And then look at this. Ang previous resistance natin is now going to act as support, which is the $1.088. That is a current support area dito ngayon kay Cardano. And as you can see, around the 1.19, yun yung ating magiging next resistance with the Cardano price action. So, we can still go up pa dito kay Cardano up until the 1.19 or $1.2 area. Pero by that time, siguro, we have to be very cautious dun. If you're trading for the very short term, kasi let's say you are only trading this for the early time frame, then it's possible na baka hanggang dun lang yung resistance natin for Cardano for the time being. So, that is the case for the early time frame. Pero let's say, magkaroon tayo ng buy volume dire-diretso, then our next target would more likely be around the following area. So, let's go back to the daily time frame. So going back dito kay daily time frame, we can actually see a resistance around the 1.27, 1.36, and then 1.45, 1.48. Pero if you're going to look at this, if you're going to follow this 618 area, ito, we are now seeing this possible area kung saan tayo pwede magkaroon ng resistance, which is ito, i-plot natin siya. So, let's try to draw a price range between the 618 area. So, this could be a very strong resistance for the Cardano price action. In this case, we are going to take note of this very strong resistance within the 1.36. So 1.27 up until the 1.36 is going to be a strong resistance area if you're going to follow this Fibonacci retracement. So let's hide this. And then, ayan, this area could be a very possible strong resistance. So right now, ang resistance area na titignan mo is 1.2. Pero ang strong resistances are the 1.27 and the 1.36 US dollars. Pero what would happen if, let's say, na-break natin yung mga certain resistance na sinasabi natin dyan sa area na yan? If na-break natin yung mga resistance na yan, then we can actually see higher Cardano price action. Ngayon, the other way na pwede din natin tingnan to is actually by looking at this bigger and much better na ating daily time frame. And it's actually by plotting a Fibonacci retracement from the previous all-time high to the lowest low ngayon kung saan tayo nag-bottom out, which is roughly below the $1 area. You can actually see na nakita nyo, naging confluent area din yung ating pinalot na resistance, which is roughly ranging around the 1.42 up until the 1.45 US dollar area. So in this case, we are now seeing a strong resistance dito. So ayun no. So di ba yung unang strong resistance natin for the very short term is actually the 1.27 up until the 1.36 area, which is ito. Pero if let's say dire-diretso tayo dito, then of course 1.40 up until the 1.45 ang pinakang next resistance na titingnan natin dito. But if let's say we are able to see a relief rally dito kay Cardano, then ano ba yung pinakang resistance na pwede natin tingnan dito? In that case, ang magiging next resistance ni Cardano would be between the $2 area up until the 2.3 US dollar areas. Then in that case, ang magiging next resistance ni Cardano would be around area. So let's try to plot this horizontal line and then ilagay natin siya dito. So as you can see, $2 area is going to act as a strong resistance. So right now, if we are able to break these areas dito below, ito yung mga crucial area na kailangan muna natin i-break in order for us to see na magiging bullish tayo. So yun nga, kailangan niya muna pasadaan itong mga resistance na yan. Pero if napasada na natin yan, then ang magiging next resistance natin dito for the Cardano price action would be around the $2 area up until the 2.26. That is a possible movement dito kay Cardano provided na ma-break natin itong resistances na sinasabi ko within the smaller time frame. So right now, yung ating monitor muna itong mga movements within this area kasi look at this. This is going to be a very massive move if let's say we are going to play out this bullish divergence as well as itong MACD cross na nakita natin within the daily time frame. And take note guys, what we are actually looking right now is a bigger time frame, which is the daily time frame. And the daily time frame is not actually a very fast time frame. So in this case, siguro i-monitor natin siya every other 2 days or 3 days kasi of course this is a daily time frame and hindi kagad tayo makapagbigay ng update kasi of course daily time frame takes longer for us to see the results kasi of course medyo matagal yung movement niya. Pero in this case, we are going to give you an update from time to time every other day siguro or every other 3 days para at least mabigyan natin kayo na idea kung ano na ba nangyayari within the Cardano price action. Now, all of these movements are possible provided that Bitcoin remains healthy at the same time the dominance should be declining. Kasi in that case, if the Bitcoin price is actually consolidating or nagpa-pump siya pa onti-onti at the same time the dominance is declining, then that could indicate na we are going to see an altcoin season dito sa ating Bitcoin dominance and pwede niya matulungan actually si Cardano na umakyat. So in that case, you have to monitor Bitcoin first and then the Bitcoin dominance and then pag okay sila, saka ka pumasok with the Cardano price action. Now, dito sa Cardano price action, let's talk about my latest trades na ginagawa ko ngayon. So as of the time being, since this is the very big time frame, meron akong Cardano sa spot wallet. At the same time, nilipat ko yung mga ibang Cardano ko from spot wallet to Coin M Futures kay BingX as well as dito kay Binance. So right now, nag-open ako ng long position with Cardano sa BingX as well as kay Binance. And if you want to claim bonus din sa ating mga platform, just use my sign-up links that you can find in the description down below. And ano ba yung mga trades ko dito? So for the time being, naka-open ako ng long position. And then nag-set na lang ako ng stop loss just below the area between the 1.075 up until the 1.08. And take note, this is a very low leverage lang kasi of course, this is the daily time frame. So itong bigger time frame analysis ko would not be focused within this smaller time frame intra market cycle volatility, but rather, ang focus natin dito would be the bigger time frames such as the 4-hour as well as the daily. Kasi yun yung ating pinafollow ngayon, especially doon natin nakikita itong massive bullish price action na nakita dito kay Cardano price action. So yun yung aking trades, nag-set lang ako ng stop loss around the 1.07 up until the 1.08. And then after that, take profit area ko would be actually around itong area nga, around the 1.27, 1.36, and then after that, another take profit area around the 1.45 US dollar area. So dun yung aking mga take profit areas, yung mga sinabi kong resistances. Pero if let's say tuloy-tuloy umakit si Cardano, then in that case, we are going to reassess the market. But at the same time, if let's say hindi tayo nakapag-enter, at least meron tayong Cardano nakalagay sa spot wallet if let's say dire-diretso to paakyat. But as of the time being, we are seeing a possible movement dito kay Cardano as long as Bitcoin remains healthy and the Bitcoin dominance is declining. So ayun muna update natin for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.